Namaskar Mitram. Welcome back to our journey to become the industry ready professional and to show our professional impact. Today, we will see how to use the prepositions of places. By reading the title, you might think this is something related to grammar. And again, you will say that Nitin sir has said की आपण ग्रामरच्या या कॉम्प्लेक्स वर्ल्ड मध्ये नाही जाणार आहोत आणि आपण एक सिंपल इंग्लिश भाषा शिकणार आहोत. मग प्रेपोजिशन्स ऑफ प्लेस का आपण शिकायचा प्रयत्न करणार आहोत. कारण जेव्हा आपण इंडस्ट्रीमध्ये कामाला जातो, irrespective of type of the industry, आपल्याला लीन मॅनेजमेंट जर आपल्या कॅरेक्टरमध्ये, आपल्या पर्सनॅलिटीमध्ये आणि आपल्या प्रोफेशनल आयडेंटिटीमध्ये इनबिल्ट करायचं असेल, बघा आपण हा एक ग्रामरचा छोटासा पार्ट आहे इंग्लिश भाषेमधला, प्रेपोजिशन्स ऑफ प्लेसेस. तो आपण शिकून कशा पद्धतीनं आपल्या कॅरेक्टरमध्ये लीन मॅनेजमेंट, प्रोफेशनल आयडेंटिटीमध्ये आपल्या लीन मॅनेजमेंट आपण कशा पद्धतीनं इनबिल्ट करणार आहोत हे आपण आजच्या सेशनमध्ये शिकणार आहोत. प्लेसेस बरोबर सांगणं हे किती महत्वाचं आहे, आणि जर आपण एखाद्या गोष्टीबद्दल सांगताना चुकीचा रेफरन्स दिला किंवा चुकीची प्लेस सांगितली तर काय काय कॉन्सिक्वेन्सेस होऊ शकतात हे आपण आजच्या सेशनमध्ये बघणार आहोत. करेक्ट? What all things we are going to cover in today's session? 3 महत्वाच्या मुद्द्यांमध्ये आजचा हा सेशन डिवाइड केलेला आहे. प्रत्येक सेशन मध्ये आपण डायरेक्शन्स कशा द्यायच्या आहेत, लोकेशन कशी सांगायची आहे, करेक्ट, आपण या गोष्टी शिकणार आहोत. आणि ॲट द एंड ऑफ द सेशन you will communicate location and direction with a precision of a seasoned professional. मग याचा काय इम्पॅक्ट आहे हे सुद्धा आपण या सेशन मध्ये बघणार आहोत. Describing the equipment location will be the first part. Learn to pinpoint where machines, tools or systems are located using accurate preposition of place. No more vague directions or descriptions. आपल्या घरी जेव्हा आपण काहीतरी टाइमपास करत असतो तेव्हा आपली आई आपल्याला सांगते, बाळा फॉर एक्झाम्पल जरा कात्री घेऊन ये. आई काहीतरी काम करत असते, हॉलमध्ये बसून टीव्ही बघत बघत तिचं काम चालू असतं आणि मग ती आपल्याला सांगते की बाळा जरा कात्री घेऊन ये. आपल्याला या एका वाक्यावर कात्री आणण्यासाठी जर आपण घरी ऍक्टिव्ह असू तर आपल्याला गोष्टी कळतील, पण जर आपण ऍक्टिव्ह नसू तर किमान 1 तास जाण्याचे चान्सेस असतात, कारण कात्री कुठे ठेवली आहे हेच आपल्याला माहिती नसतं. मग आपण आईला विचारतो, आई कात्री कुठे ठेवली आहेस ग? मग आई म्हणते, बघ ना तिथं किचनच्या कपाटात आहे. बरं. बाळ उठला, किचन मध्ये गेला, बघितलं तर इथं तर 3 कपाट आहेत. आईने सांगितलं किचनच्या कपाटात आहे. कुठल्या कपाटात असेल आता? मग आपण आईला विचारतो पुन्हा, आई कुठल्या कपाटात ग? इथं 3 कपाट आहेत, किती मला शोधायला लावशील? मग आई म्हणते, अरे किचन मध्ये उजव्या हाताला जे कपाट आहे ना तिथं आहे आपली कात्री. मग बंड्या जातो आणि उजव्या कपाटाचं दार उघडतो. आता म्हणतो, कपाटात कुठे आहे नेमकी कात्री? सगळं कपाट शोधून काढलं बिचाऱ्यानं, खूप कष्टानं. 5-7 मिनिटं गेली. परत आईला हाक मारली 7 मिनिटानंतर, आई कपाटात कात्री सापडत नाहीये ग. मग आई सांगते, बाळा कपाटाच्या दाराला बघ आतून, तिथे एक हुक आहे आणि त्या हुकला कात्री अडकवलेली आहे. पण एवढं करण्याच्या जे काही ऍक्टिव्हिटी चालू आहे त्याच्यामध्ये जेव्हा बाळ खालचा कप्पा बघून वर उभा राहत होता, नीट लक्ष देऊन ऐका हं. जेव्हा बाळ खालच्या कप्प्यापर्यंत न बघितलं की कात्री सापडत नाहीये आणि ओरडत उठत होता की आई अगं कपाटात कुठल्याही कप्प्यामध्ये ती कात्री सापडत नाहीये, असं म्हणताना त्याचा हात दाराला लागला आणि ती कात्री, नॉर्मली आपण आपल्या घरी बघा एक हुक असतो आणि त्याला कात्रीचा जो काही कान असतो तो आपण अडकून ठेवलेला असतो आणि त्याची जी टोकाची बाजू असते, जी कापायची बाजू असते, ती खालच्या बाजूला अँगल करून असते. बाळाचा हात चुकून लागला आणि आईनं बाहेरून एक्झॅक्ट लोकेशन सांगायच्या आत ती कात्री त्या हुकमधून निघाली आणि बाळाच्या पायाला लागली. या इन्सिडेंट मधून आपण काय शिकतो? फर्स्ट थिंग, मुलाला किचन बद्दल काही माहिती नव्हतं, तरी सुद्धा आईने त्याला सांगितलं की किचन मधून कात्री घेऊन ये. किचन मधून कात्री घेऊन ये असं म्हणण्याऐवजी किचन मध्ये उजव्या हाताला जे कपाट आहे त्या कपाटाच्या दाराला वरती कात्री अडकवलेली आहे ती घेऊन ये, असं एका वाक्यात जर सांगितलं असतं तर हा पूर्ण पिक्चर झाला असता का? ऑब्विसली नॉट. आणि ह्याच्यामध्ये एक सेफ्टी इन्सिडेंट पण झाला. कात्रीला धार नव्हती म्हणून थोडक्यात वाचला. कात्रीला धार असती तर काय झालं असतं? मग आपल्याला हे इक्विपमेंट लोकेशन्स मध्ये आपल्याला हे गोष्ट बघायची आहे. नेव्हिगेटिंग द लेआउट्स. आपल्याकडे आपण जर सपोज सिव्हिल इंजिनिअरिंग करत असाल किंवा तुम्ही सायन्स ग्रॅज्युएट असाल किंवा कम्प्युटर ग्रॅज्युएट असाल, कुठल्याही क्षेत्रामध्ये तुम्ही काम करत असाल आणि तिथे तुमचं ऑफिस रिनोव्हेट करायचं ठरलं तर तुम्हाला तिथं पूर्ण जबाबदारी ऍज अ मालक म्हणून घ्यावी लागेल. तिथं जे काही लेआउट्स असतील ते तुम्हाला वाचावे लागतील. मग ते आपण कशा पद्धतीने वाचणार आणि प्लान डायरेक्शन सेफली कशा आपण देणार आहोत, दिल्या पाहिजेत, हे आपण आजच्या सेशन मध्ये बघणार आहोत. आता एव्हरीवन मस्ट बी थिंकिंग, राईट? लास्ट 10 मिनिट्स मध्ये आपण इंट्रोडक्शन बघितलेलं आहे. एव्हरीवन मस्ट बी थिंकिंग, why prepositions of place are important in my career. मी तर IT स्टुडंट आहे, मला काय कामाचं आहे? मी जाणार माझ्या क्युबिकल मध्ये बसणार, तिथे जाऊन मी लॅपटॉप उघडणार माझा आणि काम करणार आहे. टीम मीटिंग असेल तर त्या टीमच्या केबिन मध्ये जाऊन बसणार आहे. मग मला काय गरज याची? Prepositions of place are important for everyone to make sure you work in your workplace with highest levels of safety. Getting my point? You work in your workplace with highest levels of safety, because a single miscommunicated, what I can say, single miscommunicated direction can lead to a safety incident. We saw the example, right, of mother and her son. Similar way, if imagine if there is a supervisor sitting on the ground floor in a factory plant. He asked his junior, who is new to that place, to bring some tools from the second floor, right? And he told, go to the second floor and bring that tool down to the ground. The person is new. He was not aware of exact what hazards are there on the second floor. Instead of going from route 1, he went using route 2 to the second floor. For stair 1, he went using stair 2. And while going, he was not aware that stair 2 was under maintenance. Even though he was not new, it can happen with the person who is working in that workplace for long years, because you are not there for 24 hours. Remember the safety incident I told you in a company, for example, safety incident example we saw, right? That helper wore that full body suit, and because of nitrogen air line modification, the incident could have happened, but because of awareness of the operator, the incident was not converted into a death incident. Similar way, in our example, if that person was not aware about the maintenance work going on on the second stair, he might meet with an accident. The supervisor must have given clear instruction, because the person, even consider if he is experienced person, he is working in that workplace for 3 to 4 years, he know the plant step by step, corner by corner, but still he was not aware about the maintenance work going on the stair 2, right? In such cases, there was some special activity going on. The supervisor must have given clear instruction that today use this stair and go to the second floor and bring the tool down to the ground floor. Similar example you can consider for IT professionals, for science graduates. For science graduates, there is another example. In the laboratory, or chemical students, if somebody is working in the laboratory and was instructed to bring some chemical kept on the shelf, if there was no proper labeling and if the clear instructions were not given, what can happen? There is a disaster, right? And so prepositions of space are considered as a career superpower to make sure you and your workplace is safe. This session will more focus on safety. With this session, at the end of this session, you will understand how to eliminate costly miscommunications on the job, build credibility with supervisors and peers, and reduce safety risk through precise language. There are three pillars of spatial language. We will see how every expert communicator in technical environment relies on these fundamental principles. First one is precision, second one is reference point, and third one is sequence. What do you mean by precision? In our example, we saw if mom has told her son the exact location, the incident might not have happened. So the precision, use specific prepositions. For example, between or adjacent to, or you can say directly above or beneath, rather than the vague terms such as near and around. Right? Same situation was there. The mom given instructions in vague manner. Go and bring the scissor from the kitchen. Scissor is in cupboard. There were 3 cupboards. The scissor is in the cupboard on the right hand side. There was no clear instruction. Reference points, we covered this in this. Always anchor your description to a known visible landmark. Like in the kitchen, on the right hand side, there is a cupboard. Open that cupboard. On the left door, inside the cupboard, on the left door, there is a hook, and the scissor is hanging on that hook. Clear. While giving in directions, we must start from destination. And then we should tell every step towards the destination. आता ह्या आपल्या एक्झाम्पल मध्ये काय होणार आहे? आपल्याला काय हवंय? तर कात्री हवी. मग कात्री आहे कुठे? कपाटाच्या दाराला आतून एक हुक आहे आणि त्या हुक वरती ती कात्री हँगिंग आहे. बरोबर? मग आता इन्स्ट्रक्शन कशी असायला हवी होती? बाळा आज जा किचन मध्ये आपल्या उजव्या हाताला जे कपाट आहे त्याच्या दाराला आतमध्ये कात्री अडकवली आहे, ती घेऊन ये. किती क्लिअर झालं आता? राईट? आपण डेस्टिनेशन त्याला क्लिअर केली. किचन मध्ये जा. किचन हे डेस्टिनेशन आहे या वाक्यामध्ये. Perfect. I hope you are getting the sense You're feeling the sense of a minor mistake in communicating the exact place. आपण कधी कधी गुगल मॅपचा वापर करतो, डेस्टिनेशन सांगतो, डेस्टिनेशन पॉइंट बी फ्रॉम माय लोकेशन. Sometimes Google won't sync with the maps because of some network issues, and it shows some wrong way. Nowadays it doesn't happen, but in initial days even I have seen the map was showing the wrong directions. One of my friend started the location on mobile and started his journey in the car. At some point he reached dead end of that road instead of reaching the destination. You can understand now the severity of this spatial language. Now let us see the framework, how this language should be learned. In this diagram, there is a 3-point or 3-part structure. Fourth one is complete phrase, leave it. 3-part structure: reference object, preposition, and the target object. So what should come first in our sentence? The target object. We will see everything by example. Reference object, the main compressor, the preposition directly behind, and the target object, the emergency shut-off valve. Now, how this can be converted in a full-fledged statement or complete phrase? The emergency shut-off valve is directly behind the main compressor. Still, there is some detail which is missing in this session, in this sentence. Main compressor. In every organization, every factory, every company, they have started implementing the 5 yes concept, which we are going to cover in the later sessions. There, every equipment nowadays has a number. So if that number is shared here, then this sentence will become more stronger. Agree with me? Starting from target object, preposition, and reference object. Where is the Caesar? The Caesar is hanging on the hook, on the inside, hanging on the hook inside the cupboard left door. Right? How to make this sentence? Let us do it clearly. The Caesar is hanging on the hook on the left door of the cupboard on the right hand side of kitchen. Crystal clear instruction. Perfect. Now let us see the case study. With case studies, we understand the concepts very easily. And that's why today on we will include a case study in the session. There is an example. Let us read it out loudly. I would say things before this training, like the tool is over there somewhere, because even I didn't know where that tool is. My team would waste 10 to 15 minutes searching. Now I say the torque wrench is on the second shelf to the left of the red toolbox behind the safety goggles. They find it in 30 seconds now. That's the difference this language makes. 15 minutes and 30 seconds. We saved here almost 14 minutes and 30 seconds. We could have a tea break in this saved time. Agree with me? This is the transformation you are working toward. Precise spatial language doesn't just improve communication, it earns you respect. आपण एखादी गोष्ट किती क्लिअरली सांगतो, किती क्लिअरली कन्वे करतो, ह्याच्यातून आपली ग्रोथ होतेच, पण आपल्याबद्दल जो रिस्पेक्ट आहे आपल्या टीममध्ये तो सुद्धा वाढतो. कारण एक लीडर म्हणून आपण त्या ठिकाणी उभे असतो. आपल्या टीममध्ये चर्चा व्हायला सुरू होते की या सरांनी सांगितलंय म्हणजे ही गोष्ट तिथंच असणार. आता मी तुम्हाला आईचं आणि मुलाचं एक्झाम्पल सांगितलं, पण तुम्ही जर आईनं क्लिअर इन्स्ट्रक्शन दिली नाही एवढाच प्रॉब्लेम आहे. पण तुम्ही जर आता व्हिडिओ पॉज करून तुमच्या आईला एखादी गोष्ट विचारा किचन मधली, ती हॉलमध्ये बसून सुद्धा सांगेल की ही गोष्ट कुठल्या कपाटात कशाच्या शेजारी काय ठेवलंय, सांगू शकते ती. ह्यालाच म्हणतात 5S इम्प्लिमेंटेशन. आणि हे आपण शिकणार आहोत आपल्या पुढच्या कॉन्झिक्युटिव्ह व्हिडिओजमध्ये. आपण त्या गोष्टी शिकणार आहोत. परफेक्ट. If you have any doubt, please feel free to share your doubt with me on the WhatsApp community. Now there is an immediate action for you. Do this right now. After I complete my instructions, pause the video, do work on this task, and then come back and resume your learning. See, in next minutes you have to complete this task. Look around you, identify 3 objects. For example, a chair, a screen, or a bag, or anything. For example, whatever. It can be a statue, it can be a clock, it can be the teacups in the kitchen. Describe each one. For example, the photo frame is kept on the table beside the flower pot or between 2 flower pots. Right? We need to use all these prepositions and we have to describe all 3 objects which we have identified and say it out loud. Don't ever practice anything like in the mind. Speak out loud. First few days, your family members would say, my son or my daughter has gone mad but later on when they will see step by step progress in your communication, they will start saying, okay, let us follow him and let us understand these easy concepts. Pause the video, finish the activity, share it on WhatsApp community so that you can be an influencer for others in the community. I hope you have completed the activity and congratulate yourself for taking a step ahead in our journey. Before we go for our next session, you have your 5 tasks for today. Complete these and make sure you keep the momentum high. First task is map your workspace. Draw or sketch a simple floor plan of your current workspace or a familiar facility. Label at least 8 items using full prepositional sentences. Simple, there is nothing like a rocket science in this particular task. Record a voice note. Record yourself giving directions from one point to the another. Watch and analyze. Whatever voice note you recorded, hear it, analyze it. Find a 2-minute industrial safety or training video on YouTube. Note every preposition of place the speaker uses and count them. Practice with partner. Ask a friend or colleague to place 5 objects on the table. Describe each one. Right? Describe each one to someone else without pointing. Only words are allowed. And last one is safety scenario drill. Write 4 sentences. Safety instruction for locating an emergency exit or shut-off point in a hypothetical plant. Use at least 3 different prepositions. If you are in college, just change the scenario. It can be a safety drill only, but instead of the fire exit or emergency exit, make sure you write a 4-sentence safety instruction to reach the main gate of the college. Perfect. Hardly 30 minutes are required to complete all these tasks. I request everyone to start working on these tasks immediately after completing the video. What are 3 major takeaways from today's session? First one, language is a safety tool. In previous sessions, we have seen the language as our growth tool. Now it is a safety tool also, because if your instructions are clear about some place or some some tool or something which is not near you, then you can save an incident, and saving one safety incident means saving one life. Feel the seriousness of this language. Structure creates clarity. We have seen the reference preposition target framework, right? We'll say the target first, then preposition and the reference. Using this, our sentence or our phrase will be completed. and practice is the only shortcut. In there is a saying in English, practice makes man perfect. So practice is only shortcut to learn the spatial fluency in English, because Marathi is already our native language and we can speak in Marathi at any point of time. So always if I'm saying fluency, it means in English language, and specifically about this spatial language. The professional who communicate with authority practiced deliberately. Always. If you see Sachin Tendulkar batting and scoring 100 runs, it doesn't mean he has started playing today itself. He has started practicing years ago. So, at the end of this session, I would like to thank everyone for carefully listening to me and starting implementation of all the tasks, because it is your journey of your own transformation. By listening to me or by implementing the tasks, you are not going to make any kind of transformation in any of your friends or any of your family members. It is your own transformation journey. You are going to see your next version of a best communicator professional after 90 days. And if you want to see that, if you want to meet your own next version, yes, keep practicing, keep studying, and most important, start speaking. Thank you so much.